and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens of American hostages for 444 days. In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel.
Thank you.
In 2000,
خدا
they
داره
knew
گریه هم
and were
میگیره
probably
واقعا.
involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died. Iranian forces killed and maimed hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years, as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels and international shipping lanes. It's been mass terror, and we're not going to put up with it any longer.
Thank you.
From Lebanon to Yemen
Thank you.
and Syria to Iraq,
God
the
bless
regime
you.
has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts.
Thank
And it was
you.
Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal, something like the world has never seen before. Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own citizens on the street as they protested.
Oh,
It has
God.
always been the policy of the United States, in particular, my administration, that this terrorist regime can never have a nuclear weapon. I'll say it again, they can never have a nuclear weapon. That is why in Operation Midnight Hammer last June, we obliterated the regime's nuclear program at Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. After
Thank
that
you.
attack, we warned them never to resume
چه
their
قشنگ
malicious
اسپل
pursuit
کرد.
of nuclear weapons, and we sought repeatedly to make a deal. We tried. They wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. Again, they wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. They didn't know what was happening. They just wanted to practice evil. But Iran refused, just as it has for decades and decades. They rejected every opportunity to renounce their nuclear ambitions,
God.
and we can't take it anymore.
Thank you, Mr.
Instead, they
President.
attempted to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue developing long-range missiles that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas, and could soon reach the American homeland. Just imagine how emboldened this regime would be if they ever had and actually were armed with nuclear weapons as a means to deliver their message. For these reasons, the United States
Thank you.
military is undertaking a massive
Thank
and
you.
ongoing operation to prevent this very
Thank
wicked,
you, Mr.
radical
President.
dictatorship from threatening America
You
and our
are
core
my
national
hero.
security interests.
You are the
We're
Messiah.
going to destroy their missiles
You are
and raise
Jesus.
their missile industry
You
to
are
the ground. It will be totally, again,
Superhero.
obliterated. We're going to annihilate their navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies
Thank you.
can no longer destabilize the region or
Thank
the
you.
world and attack our forces and no longer use their IEDs
Thank you,
or
Mr. President.
roadside bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans. And we will ensure that Iran
Thank
does
you.
not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon. This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. I built and rebuilt our military in my first administration, and there is no military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication. My administration has taken every possible step to
Thank
minimize
you.
the risk to U.S. personnel in the region.
Thank you, Mr.
Even
President.
so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war. But we're doing this not for now. We're doing this for
For
the
later,
future, and it is a
and
noble
for the world,
mission. We
for the
pray
humanity.
every service member as they selflessly risk their lives
For
to ensure
humanity.
that Americans and our
I
children
love you,
will
Mr.
never be
President.
threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran.
You're the greatest
We ask God to
president
protect all of our heroes
in the
harm's
history
way,
of the
and we
United
trust
States.
that with His help, the men and women of the
Thank
armed
you.
forces will prevail. We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail. To the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, the armed forces, and all of the police, I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity, or in the alternative, face certain death. So, lay down your arms, you will be treated fairly with total immunity, or you will face certain death. Finally, to the great proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. Stay sheltered, don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be
Wow.
probably
Wow.
your only chance for generations. For
Wow.
many years, you have
Javid
asked for
Shah.
America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do
خاندان
tonight. Now you have a
پهلوی
president who is giving you what you want.
ایرانساز.
So let's see how you respond. America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating force. Now is the time to seize control
love
of
you.
your destiny and to
We love you.
unleash the prosperous
love
and
you.
glorious future that is close
Never
within
forget
your
this
reach.
day.
This is the moment for action. Do not let it pass. May God bless the brave men and women of America's armed
And God
forces.
bless you,
May
Mr.
God
President.
bless the United
God
States
bless
of
you.
America.
فهمیدی
May God
ببین
bless
چی
you all.
گفت؟ تو رو قرآن چقدر قشنگید.
You've been listening to
He's
President
just
Trump
planned it
speaking from
so
Mar-a-Lago
far.
about the U.S.
God
joint
bless you.
strikes with